legends and remind them why I am. Knowing that you can never compete in that ring again. I see the Big Show doesn't have to. Here is Mark Henry, the world's strongest. Pass on out of here. How about go? Get up! How you doing, Rick? I remember it every night before I go to bed. You taught me everything I know. I punt kicked you in the skull as when I look at you, I see a man that taught me damn near everything I know. Man.
Following a Thunderdome, welcome everyone to... And we found the COO, officer of WWE, Triple WWE Thunderdome.
Well, the King of Kings is here.
Think about what happened last week at Raw Legends Night and based on...
Absolutely. We know Triple H has a tremendous respect for...
I gotta say, I still got it. Listen, but welcome to the difficult time.
Triple H is highly familiar with. Orton and Triple H fighting with.
But look who it is. The off. Pretty big match tonight. Trust me. To Tampa, Florida. You're here in the Thunderdome. So, what's it gonna be? Enter the ring last at the Royal Rumble, the WWE Championship.
Andy, if you want the WWE Champion...
Well, no, I don't understand. You're here in this ring. Be here is to say something to me. So what is it?
Cheap threats. You're gonna stand in. Is that what you're gonna do? You know something, Randy? It's, I watched you do a lot of things. He'd been gone for a while, and now here he is. A lot of people, the critics, went too far. I mean, match. I watched you light it, knowing that everything you wanted was on the other. Between you and that WWE Championship was laying. I'll tell you, Randy, I don't know if I was ever the same thing. Because it stood a minute ago. What benefits you? And took the time to fly all the way done. I don't understand. I don't. Or threatening them, or Shawn Michaels. Understand that, Randy. I don't live by the sword, you die by the sword. For you. What that did to me, my mind, Randy, that you are not. That Randy Orton is nothing but a no.
You can call me what you want, but the fact remains I own time, just like you were. What do you say? Is the cerebral assassin? As if he is, maybe I take the lad. I need you to accept a challenge, and I'll make it decades. What do you say? Go toe-to-toe. Accept my challenge.
You should give him the satisfaction.
To you, or is it just that Stephanie calls from her purse? I guess that means yes.
To Randy Orton's suggestion, but
Here and realize what he's doing. I mean, there's one thing. He's in shape, sure, but this be in your best shape.
let's all just take a second here. The challenge for a fight has been put out there by that was at the crux of what was just being discussed between Randy Orton during a tag team match. His daughter, Charlotte Flair, and Legends Night. Here's what happened here in the match. Lacey Evans, then this. All throughout the match, which without question infuriated Peyton Royce, because Peyton Royce pinned his daughter.
Excuse me, Charlotte, last week throughout your match, Lacey Evans was classless. And if you think Lacey, she won't be the last. But my dad is my dad. You guys patch things up? No, my dad understands it was the Heat one, and I'm about to have a match on Monday Night Raw I know my dad's sitting at home, so if you don't mind, I want to...
Obviously all well in the Flair camp, and now the Queen.
Match from home. Here comes the Queen. Time champion here in WWE.
First, from the Queen City, she is one half.
Listen, credit to Charlotte Flair. It appears, as she said tonight, here live on Monday Night Raw.
I got this. Look, Charlotte just needs to calm down, grab a flirt with anybody that didn't want to be flirted with. Handsome, powerful man. This match is dedicated to the nature.
Yeah, it's quite a little mess there from Lacey, the old nature boy.
I agree with
And her opponent.
Flair last week in what turned out to be an unexpected victory. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Charlotte Flair versus... Here's the champion himself to explain.
But unfortunately, as I'm sure you've heard already, I tested. COVID should not be taken lightly. Don't think you can. This thing is by working together. So please, everyone and their loved ones. I'll see you all really.
We turn our attention back to tonight's action. Byron, you've got to believe the tactics taken last week, Queen's head.
Well, listen, motivation to want to put a whooping on you.
At the same time, hold on a second, trying to catch Evans early on.
To the nature boy, Ric Flair.
I mean, could you blame her? I mean, obviously, Ric, you believe.
Oh! Charlotte Flair challenging Lacey Evans, one of the announced superstars in the women's that begins the road to WrestleMania.
Absolutely, Charlotte Flair, no
Person in history to do so, the very first woman.
was thinking about is teaching Lacey Evans some respect.
Aaron, it's an over-the-top rope battle royal rules.
It's a night that we can hold on.
Flair into the cover to put away Evans. Head to WrestleMania, wound up facing Rhea Ripley. Joe, some would think that a superstar like Charlotte Flair, family, but Charlotte Flair, she said it, she's been through this before.
With improper intentions. So, I mean, she's been in this situation.
This is brilliant. The legs
Here against Lacey Evans.
trying to catch. Oh, to the left knee.
Oh, and dominated this match.
Go for the figure four. Go for the figure four. Lacey
everyone!
a little.
Charlotte Flair said that daughter.
Flair in as good of a mood as he is, because you got to believe that the Orton and Triple H for later on tonight. Charlotte Flair took the WWE Thunderdome. This is the longest. It is Lacey Evans one-on-one with Thunderdome.
Again, I'm going to believe some revenge on the Lacey Evans for her actions last week.
Charlotte Flair and Asuka lost the matchup to Lacey Evans because of Flair's involvement.
Now, this is valuable time.
Queen.
Case in point, Lacey Evans is now paying for it.
Yeah, now she's catching.
Flair midsection first into the barricade. Losing the matchup. Now Lacey, nature boy himself, went for the canvas. Now Lacey Evans shoulder, and again isolating Charlotte Flair.
The nature boy a moment ago, understanding that Lacey Evans.
Charlotte Flair showing off her power.
I think that look was Dad. I'm ready to put this one away.
And Charlotte Flair trying to turn it around, whip right into the corner. Instead, by Charlotte. He's seeing from his daughter.
It was nasty but effective for Lacey.
Shoulder.
Oh, what a big clothesline.
And now here comes the Queen.
What a neck breaker by Flair.
Lacey Evans, look, this is the last thing you want to see if you're the Queen.
Ending. Oh, Evans to the outside and another. And Lacey Evans down on the outside. Maybe do this one for her dad. Going up to the top rope.
Not so fast.
Oh, face first off the top turnbuckle.
Now, Charlotte Flair.
Away Lacey Evans. What? Gentlemen, there's no speculating about what.
No, nothing.
What?
No.
For this hooker?
Oh, went for the woman's right to Lacey Evans.
What is going on here?
Lacey Evans pinned the Queen.
Oh, there is strife in the Flair household, gentlemen. Somebody watching here.
It's coming up next here live on Monday Night Raw. It has been an
There. I think I'll change at the hotel.
I'm still, like, my mind is blown right
dive into that. Let's talk about the conclusion to last week, Lee, and this was a physical, hard-hitting.
Not ask for much more in a WWE Championship match. Everything they had.
I mean, destruction was rife. And
Fabulous effort by Keith Lee, but in the end, it was Drew McIntyre still your WWE Champion.
Close of achieving your dream of becoming WWE.
There he is, Keith Lee. Fella, I've been looking harder, dude, and kick you when you're down. Yeah, I know. But you marched into earn Drew McIntyre's respect. That's your
Yeah, now that you two are here, absolutely.
Cha-ching!
Hey, Keith, you ever seen that?
Anyway, we hate to interrupt your little
Nora, bon voyage.
We have not. Next two
Wrongs on that list
are both of
Oh, you can bet your sorry arse we are.
and just like.
And for some strange reason,
Hey, John.
Yeah? Do you was the time that Sheamus bro kicked Keith right in the grill?
See you later.
Yeah, Sheamus and Keith Lee.
225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
Monday Night Raw is presented by Wendy's new classic. Certainly no love lost between Jeff Hardy and Elias.
Bad news and some worse news this week. The worst news after last week has a lot to
Yes, and the universal truth. And inspire, and tonight I am inspired.
Elias, we can see Ram suffered a bad thumb injury recently. I guess he,
You see the damage here. Look at this, man. This is my thumb. It's damaged. I can't compete tonight. Hurt himself in the studio playing as hard as he did. No, that's something. That was. You know.
Wait a minute.
Here's your winner, Jax.
So Elias has an injury, which he wouldn't actually clarify.
Get in this ring and face me. But you're afraid people will see that Jackson Riker.
destroy Jeff Hardy, okay? Don't get involved.
Jeff Hardy after all. I'd be kidding me.
New Year's Evil. Oh my God! What's next in Classic? As Adam Cole runs NXT live. This was
To Monday Night Raw right here on USA. We are live at Party. Thanks to a distraction from Elias. Is not compete here tonight because he had a quote-unquote debility.
I mean, this is very transparent. I mean, Jeff Hardy just
went for a big right. Both these superstars swinging wildly. Elias is as good as Riker. You think Elias would be successful here? And it looked like on the attempt there with the drop kick and then an elbow. Jackson Riker. Jeff Hardy's a little fired up. Go for the twist of fate. Offense from Elias and a kick out. He'll still tell you that his lower back is not recovered fully. That Elias was the victim of. Seen a newfound aggression from Elias.
You can always feel a little better when you have somebody like Jackson Riker in your corner, let's be honest. Whoop.
Elias moves out. There's the cover. Great cover here in a... Understands he cannot let up, especially. Went for a spin kick. Shame. It's a shame that Elias is working. It's injured. A spinning neck breaker. Here's the cover.
Oh, no, I saw it earlier. It was a really bad blister. I mean, the skin was off. It was,
And yet it's amazing how...
Right now, Byron.
What a nice guy. Hitler. Able to kick out. Twist. He wants him. Keeping an eye on Jackson Riker. Hardy. Anton bomb. On the mark.
Here's your winner, Jeff.
It was a valiant effort.
How did you help me?
Please help.
Sort of help from Riker. It's now official, guys. But now the question is, Triple H's return was met with a challenge from Randy Orton.
You and I go toe-to-toe.
You don't give him the satisfaction. There's no benefit to you, or is it just that your balls from her purse?
Vote Triple H. Now remember, it was Triple H who was here. Triple H would have none of the disparaging remarks directed at...
I guess that means...
Here's my question. Randy Orton thinks it was a yes, but Legend Killer is actually going to be answered.
Regardless of the case, I mean, I can't at any time. But even the best of the best cannot be...
The following contest is 7 pounds. Sheamus!
We saw Sheamus earlier on tonight. Expect Sheamus going, let's let bygones be bygones. As teammates. It's going to be a big...
And it's Lee!
And John Morrison here live on Monday in Boston. Steve is raising more hell than ever before with double. Straight up, Steve Austin premieres tonight after of Keith Lee last week, but now we're going to find out if the... Money in the Bank, The Miz has the contract. Of course, wherever the Miz goes, not far.
And Mr. Money in the Bank,
restored to him. That's because a few weeks ago at the TLC Miz into the WWE title ladder match between. How lucky was the Miz to benefit from that section of contract, Joe? So here we go. It's Flea and Sheamus. How do you, put the past in the
competitive, especially with one another?
Yeah, but think about the relationship. But there's one certainty here: Keith Lee and Sheamus. Now John Morrison able to bring Sheamus down long.
Oh, honest, Marv, you want to call that a strength? We should be a good team.
Part of Team Raw led to a clean sweep of drop. Lee into the cover, shoulders down. Morrison able WWE title.
I mean, it was a tremendous outing.
Into a brick wall. Down goes the Miz. Up. Sheamus Lee off the apron, dropping out. And now Sheamus back in. And Morrison challenging Sheamus and Keith Lee.
I don't think they thought that Keith Lee and Sheamus would accept as a team.
This will be a thing as of late. Always got to be careful when taking on Miz and Morrison.
Oh, this very, very outside of the box type of thinking.
Know what it means for years to be the bigger man in a matchup. How do you? That's how you handle John Morrison if you're Keith Lee.
Respect me, and when people around here don't respect.
Winner of the gauntlet match gets Roman Reigns at the Royal.
In the sights of the Universal Champion, with the hands of the dominant Roman Reigns. Friday night.
Meanwhile, back here live on USA, Turnbuckle. Watch this. Yeah, Keith Lee, full 340 pounds ramming into. Somewhere here, Steve Urkel saying, did I do that? And then tag me into that turnbuckle. It appears they did the job. Miz and Morrison.
Buddy, I mean, that's incredible.
Oh, this is what Miz and Morrison wanted. While Sheamus was in their corner. Oh, now Miz won. So much frustration pent up at once. Absolutely, and that's why there's tag. Really connecting.
I mean, just a bevy of strikes.
He was smiling. Then took that kick right to the chest. Here comes fired up Miz and Morrison. Oh, now look at this.
Yes, it did.
Reckless. This is where the experience. His way to the corner, get to Keith Lee.
Over salvation. I mean, he's with arm's reach.
Got to make a tag. Keith. He's trying to muscle up the Miz. To the corner, you can see the welts and scrapes all over the body. Slow down Sheamus.
Oh, fantastic job by Morrison cutting off the.
And Morrison is doing a great job moving quickly. Keith Lee.
Oh, look, and Morrison smartly putting his body.
Rolling the 270-pounder in storm. Knee right to the face. Miz trying to put it away here to make the tag to Keith Lee. Who support the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. So for a WWE title match anytime, anywhere. And I guarantee.
I'm surprised Sheamus can't get out of this front face lock. I mean, he's very powerful individual.
Sheamus has got a good, best opportunity right now. Crushed with the backbreaker. And Sheamus will
go and meet him. He shall.
And this is the type of. One for the Miz. Push them to Miz and Morrison. Gotta be careful. Those turnbuckle down. This is what Keith. A big slam by one. Calls that Grizzly Magnum. With a Pele kick. Keith Lee still on his feet. Keith Lee makes it look famous. Let's Keith Lee win. The blast out there. Listen, I'm sure Keith Lee wanted to be able to win the match. Take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup. Keith Lee looked like Sheamus hated it, but now the bro kick by Sheamus.
Little friendly one-upsmanship.
It's all about getting the.
Randy Orton, as an official of WWE, Randy Orton is assured that into his head what people like Rick should mean to somebody like him, since his father and his grandfather paved the way for people like. If I still have what it takes in that match like he did. On you every single time of every legend that has stepped into the ring before.
Each other. A moment ago, these two were tag team partners. This is Keith Lee before the break. They just beat the Miz and John Morrison from
diplomacy has failed, gentlemen, and this is the
60 that quickly, so to speak.
Oh, it can go to 0 to 60 anytime. That
now Sheamus 10 beats to the power into Keith Lee.
Look at the strength.
Keith Lee. Oh, and a headbutt. Keith Lee is lighting up the chest. Sheamus was out to betray Drew. Sheamus didn't trust Keith Lee, and it sparked an issue
for a while.
Oh, and now it's all with a knee, and Keith Lee still standing, but on the outside. At this point. Oh. area.
Get the official up to 6 now. Keith Lee
just beat the count. Oh, really roll up.
Keith Lee more than happy to dish out additional punch.
Done to this corner already tonight.
Oh, and a shot to the neck. And Sheamus taking away the base. The post.
By Sheamus.
Imagine Keith Lee trying to go for the spear. Keith Lee.
Yeah, I can't help but ask the WWE Championship match last week.
Sheamus at for months is trying to get to the WWE Championship. Earlier on tonight, Byron, if that is the case,
I agree.
Lee, you marched
Didn't have to approach Keith Lee and apologize and try to make amends.
Control the 340-pounder. Keith Lee, to his credit, trying to get back up sight. You do not want to see that.
That's just raw power.
Offensive attempts from Keith Lee.
Got to come up with answers. That's what Keith Lee
has a deep playbook.
Oh my God! Speaking of what happened last, Keith Lee and Sheamus over 600 pounds. Midsection by Sheamus. Sheamus, no doubt. And now Sheamus on the top turnbuckle.
But a connect on Lee.
Hop knee strike.
An incredible resilience by Lee, kicking out once again.
At times, picking up a win, and now they're doing this.
I'd say this is Sheamus and Keith Lee's way of still having fun.
Keith Lee trying to withstand the barrage
of Keith Lee.
God, Sheamus into the crossover with those mean, nasty legs across the face.
Lee still got.
Hold on. Sheamus right. Oh no.
Hold on, trying to.
Got 2 good legs though.
With the damaged arm through the pain. Setting up for it. And now Keith Lee into the cover.
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
So did this rebuild? Take a look back at the conclusion of this matchup. Keith Lee,
a different breed of human at work. Keith Lee fighting through the pain. And to the point you made, Tom, earlier. And clearly Sheamus and Keith Lee
to the WWE Championship opportunity last week. Now remember, and the Hall of Famer Goldberg.
Anything. No, sir, I am coming.